What's going on, YouTube? It's Drew Lefty NDB10. Just getting around to cleaning some stuff off my desk, and I've still got a lot of Tito 6 to show off that have not made it in a video yet. I actually completed the 520, what we call the Monster, the Tito 6 set back in August of 2022. I've just been kind of slowly getting around to showing them all off before I kind of get one big video together. But since then, I've kind of just really, when you spend years, literally years, building a set or working on a project, it's kind of bittersweet when you finish because, then it's kind of like, the John Travolta meme from Pulp Fiction where you're just kind of looking around like, all right, what do we do next? So, in that time, I've kind of since refocused since then, but shortly after that, for a couple months, I was just kind of buying some random stuff up, and that was fun. Just not really my style. I'm definitely more of a set collector. But anyways, these are just a few randoms that I had picked up, so I figured I would share some randoms from my collection. Special story about the two 48 Bowman. I've got almost a complete set. My grandmother found these in a Chester drawer of a family member that she was caring for, and gave them to me when I graduated, and I had them graded by PSA years ago, so pretty cool there. And then just some other stuff that I've accumulated. Gosh, I don't think there's a card up here that I have bought in the last probably 8 years, probably all before that. So anyways, first up, I thought this card was really cool looking, so I wanted to pick it up. It's my first Obak. As my cat is being super loud in the background. Just a really, really cool looking pose. This is the 1910 Obak. I love the jersey. I love the hat. San Francisco. Does have some like ink on the back. A lot of these way back in the day, a lot of Obaks have stamps. You'll actually see it say stamped back on these a lot of times. There's so many different Obak backs as well. Next up, this one's pretty cool. Boston Store. Really cool to see Snodgrass designated as a Brave, even though he's in the World Champions New York Giants jersey. But I thought that was really cool. Just to, I like the Boston, obviously Boston Braves. History of that franchise goes way, 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 way back. So it's kind of cool to have some type issues. The back of this one's really cool as well. Got some kind of adhesive up top. I'm assuming this probably sat in a scrapbook or something. Boys who want all this cool stuff and sporting goods of every sort, you will find varieties best here and lowest prices. Boston Store. Very cool. Next up, this is an E90-1. I love cards, specifically portraits of players. A lot of these got to get into new slabs. This slab right here looks like it was actually made in 1917, so, geez, that one's been through the ringer. But anyways, E90-1, Jeff Sweeney. I love portraits of players in other sets who did not have a portrait in the Tito 6 set. He has, I believe it's a batting pose. Very cool. Love having that. This is a great portrait for the Highlanders, aka the Yankees. Gosh, I won these cards a long, long time ago. Just thought this one was cool because of the nickname. This is a Canadian issue, 1912 Imperial Tobacco. There are lots of players in the Tito 6 set. This is not Boss Schmidt. This is, I believe his name was, well, I don't know. They just called him Butcher Boy. I think it was Charles, but not Charles Schmidt of the Detroit Tigers. This Schmidt actually played for the Braves on their 14 World Series team. So that was kind of cool. Butcher Boy Schmidt also won this card in the same auction. This is Jack Dunn. This is one of the key cards in the C46 Canadian set. If you don't know, Jack Dunn is most famous for owning the Baltimore Orioles and actually sold Babe Ruth for $10,000 to the Boston Red Sox. So said that was his biggest regret in life. But he sold numerous players, bought and sold. That was the name of the game back then. But anyways, he sold Ruth for $10,000. So background on these is really cool. It's kind of a blue. Very cool. This one, again, same auction. Wanted this card for a while. Sisler has very, very few cards out there. And even more fewer that are not an arm and a leg. So this is a 25 Turf cigarette. It's very cool. Pictures Sisler on the front there. It was cheap. I got a great deal on it, and it's kind of a cool card. So, 2 cards left. This one, very, very happy to have. Again, I like collecting, Boston Braves players. And this one is cool because it's of Hall of Famer Rube Marquard. And I believe he has 1 or 2 other issues that are very obscure where he's listed as a Boston National. This one is so clean. Man, this 1922 American Caramel E120 Hall of Famer Rube Marquard. I'll probably build this set one day. I have a few of them already. I believe that's actually Billy Southworth's rookie card, so that's kind of an expensive one, but very cool. I think this was like under $200, so that was awesome to get that. And then the last card, very special. It's kind of a on the whim buy. I think I got this at REA. This is a 1914 coupon. And obviously the image looks familiar, especially if you are familiar with T206, because this is the image, especially with the STL there across his chest, that they used for, one of the top 5 or 6 toughest cards in the set, the Dimmitt Polar Bear T206. So obviously this is the coupon, but this is the only other card, I believe, where he has pictured in a St. Louis uniform. Obviously on the card it says Chicago Americans. This card is from years after the T206 set concluded. And the coupons are just a rabbit hole on their own, but, basically I was talking with Max, about this, and just, they probably had these plates laying around and were like, you know what, let's go get one more money grab. Go ahead and run that plate through there a few times. We'll just change the ink down at the bottom for the team name and just a few things. So very cool, mild and sweet coupon cigarettes. Very, very happy to have this card. It's very cool. That's it, guys. That's all I've got. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace out.